Hello, teachers and devotees. Today I would like to talk about the topic of speaking English fluently. Firstly, I would like to give a big thank to Mr. Oki and Miss Lucy because they teach us how to pronounce correctly. And I also want to thank Miss Nancy because she always encourage VOA team members to practice speaking and listening English regularly. Okay, let's get started. The topic today is how to speak English fluently. So I learned a lot from a VOA website. There are two questions, so we need to answer before learning how to speak English well. The first question is, what difficulties is making us not to speak fluent English? And the second question is, what we need to put or what input we need to learn, we need to study in order to have good English. For the first question, being fluent is not meaning that we speak English without any mistake. That means we speak English without stopping too much. What I'm trying to say is we are able to speak a large numbers of issues. So we can speak English fluently. And daily, when we read and listen, that's the input. Read whatever, listen whatever, that's the input. Okay. So from my perspective, identify what prevent us from being fluent is very important. Firstly, some of us are scared of pronunciation because at the beginning, if we don't pronounce correctly, we cannot listen and cannot speak. The second reason is grammar. Some of us focus too much on grammar when we speak English. When we speak English, we pay attention to grammar. Let's see, do I use right grammar? What tense do I need to use? Those factors will make us not speak English fluently. And the third reason is we don't have enough words and expressions. So that means we cannot express our ideas, our opinions about some particular topics. what I'm trying to say is we need to believe in ourselves. We need to build confidence as much as we can when we learn English. And thanks for the topic. So the author also give us some advices in order to help us learn English effectively. Firstly, when okay, we need to know a lot of words, a lot of words and expressions. We listen and read whatever we must understand, and those reading or the listening will help us learn a lot of vocabularies at a time. And so we can, so we don't, we don't need to pay attention too much about grammar, because most of people can be fluent if they make mistake. So don't worry about making mistake. And secondly, so if we have a chance to practice, we speak in the different situation with so we can find English speaker partner on the internet. So I know some websites. Such as Pet Talk 10, 15 years ago. So a lot of foreigners are willing to help people who's living in developing countries, or language. English is not the second language, so they can help us to practice speaking English. And also, when we practice particular topics that we are interested in, so we will get used to with those topics. For instance, I really like topics of health, or sport, or science, or education. So regularly listen or read about the topics relating to those fields. So I have a habit of listening VOA or BBC or any podcast before sleeping. Okay, and then writing. Writing is the best way to learn vocabulary, because when we write, we can organize the ideas. We can review those vocabularies we learn, and it will help us to remember words and expressions we can use in writing and speaking. Okay, storytelling is a good way as well to improve our English. Why I say that? Because where I feel storytelling looks like sharpen your mind method when we learn in period. So thanks from Mr. OK and Miss Lucy when they just sharpen your mind. We learn model of theory. We learn words and expression, as well as some grammar from story, and A lot, yeah. Okay. Um, and the last way is to read out loud. I often practice this way at home when I don't have English speaking partner. Mm, Sometimes I speak alone, I speak in front of mirror, I speak English in the restroom, uh, whenever I can, wherever I can. So, because for me, mm, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you will be. Okay, thank you for your listening. Thank you for uh, this Zoom meeting. Thank you for Zoom meeting this morning. Mm. So we gotta and learn various way to improve our English. And I hope you enjoy this video. We welcome everyone to join a VOA team so you can improve your listening and speaking skills as well as reading and writing. Thank you very much and see you next time.